Hey everybody, welcome back to Andrew Channel International. I'm Andrew and today we play some more Europa Universalis 5 with the Maya Kingdom. I hope you're doing well, guys. I am doing great and I am loving this gameplay. I have to be, I'm seriously honest with you. I'm having so much fun playing here in Central America because it's very different from my current campaign, which I'm playing on my main channel, Andrew Channel. I'm playing with the Signoria di Milano, with Milan. I don't know how to translate Signoria. I would say kingdom, even if it's wrong. And yeah, it's super fun, but it's completely different. Playing in Europe, it's a completely different league. Playing here, it's just fun because the challenges are so different. Anyways, the great thing, very, very great thing that we are having now in this in this moment is the following. For the first time in almost 100 years, the Maya Kingdom is centralized. So we start having a very small proximity discount and crown power discount. This is wonderful. And I mean, there is nothing else we can do except of now keep milking our nobility and burghers and commoners, increase more, get more money, and keep attacking our neighbors. We should attack Piwariwa. We could attack this guy. Where are you? Where are you, my friend? Please open the dynasty. Not the dynasty. Oh my goodness. The map. Yeah, here. Here, for real. Yeah, sure. I'm not going to declare war on you. I'm not going to declare war on you. Let's prepare for the next cartoon. This is now, it comes automatic with me. I don't spend too much time in the religious aspects of the Maya, because now I have in mind only one thing, which is we need to expand as soon as possible. And one thing that you suggested, and I believe it's right, I should get rid of all colonies except for Nito, because Nito is actually decreasing the population. And the idea of losing Nito, because I am trying to build other colonies somewhere else, kills me. I'm going to cancel all colonies. And that's painful, but I have to do it. And keep only the colony here, which is giving me the possibility to get copper at a certain point in time. But without weapons and tools, we know already, you follow this series, we won't be able. So we need just to be lucky time by time. But now I'm sure that whatever happens, the colonial progress will increase only here, which is actually what I care about. I don't care that much to everything else. So, rivalry declared, okay. An Aztec kingdom declared a rivalry. We keep increasing the relations with those guys. And it seems that my son is gregarious. He has a balanced education and is gregarious, okay. Which gives plus diplomatic ability increased during education, which is beautiful. But now I would like also to assign him the higher education, so he would be able to have better statistics when it's going to be the time, right? Possible diplomatic action. Let me try to do some spy network here and here. Right, so we are going to build a spy network in the borders of our neighbors, because as soon as possible, as soon as we will have a casus belli, we will attack them and we are going to win against them. So Purepecha will be my rival number 1, and Ozuluama is going to be my rival number 2. Otherwise, I mean, I was not using my rivals. Now we wait till we have 2050 ducats, and we can start also giving some culture investment, please. So we don't have any prestige decay, because it's a pity. It is really a pity to have prestige decay. All right. I started in the last episode building the clay pits here just to improve the economy of my cities, but there is always a lack of resources that makes everything more complex. I don't want to spend too much time on this right now. When we will have access to different resources, that's gonna be different, but right now we need just to expand. This is my goal. And by the way, I want to check when the parliament will meet next time. Very soon. In 7 months, we're gonna meet them. Perfect. So you, my dear little boy, start an expensive education. So as a diplomat is gonna be great because he's getting a plus 0.5 and a plus 0.75, and he's already pretty good with the admin skill. So I expect this boy, if he's not going hunting, I expect him to grow very, very smart. But there is always the hunting accident, you know, behind the corner. You know what I mean, right? Here the control is very high. If I go to Neupeten, the control is still okay-ish, but the proximity is horrible. We keep encouraging the centralization and the stability. At a certain point, we might have at the end like 10% proximity everywhere and more crown control. Okay, and now our friends here are getting even happier, so we can tax them even more, right? Can I tax them more? No, not you. No. The problem with our aristocracy is that they are too strong. I could also use some estate. I could give, for example, the burgher. I could give the burgher a privilege, but I should never give the nobility a privilege. I'm going to increase my trade capacity. Crown stays 27%, and now I can definitely import more. For building needs, we import lumber, sorry. Import lumber, which is going to be useful. And also this lumber here. And we automatize all the rest. Whatever happens, just automatize it. Okay, new technology, recovery, supply limit, change policy, expanding raw material, and the last one is going to be Mason Guilds, okay? Yes, sir. Expand gravel network. Pity that it has only an 8%, because if I expand my gravel network, I will get another 10 points in centralization. The problem is going to be, where do I find the 30% I need? I don't know. I don't know. I might have just done a very, very, very bad choice, because I don't have any agenda left and I have no parliamentary support. Very bad. Okay. "12 stability. Okay. That was an event." Now we have 80 points in stability, which are giving us more satisfaction and more promotion. Beautiful. Not as important as the legitimacy, but still good. So you're gonna marry a noble lady, yes, sir. And I mean, we're gonna lose 7 points in stability. I should have changed completely. I made a mistake here. I should have picked another agenda and get a casus belli on Yoko Tamob or Mam, but now it's too late. And now we can rush a new Khartoum and lose religious influence because we are not so prepared. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I want to thank you guys because I really like the comments. Every time I post a video, after half an hour, I see I have already 5, 6, 7 comments, and that's remarkable. I was not expecting this when I started posting videos in English. I know that a lot of you are watching the dubbed version, of my gameplay. But in this case, if you don't mind watching the original language, I might also recommend you to watch Andrew's channel, which is my main channel. Maybe you don't know, but I have 87,000 followers in Italian, and that's my main channel. I have it since a long time. And I'm playing there with Milan, as I said. I'm playing also Crusader Kings 3 at the moment, Pax Historia, very soon Hearts of Iron 4 and Bannerlord. So but I speak Italian on that channel. So, but if you watch it dubbed in Portuguese, Brazilian, in Spanish, you're free to come, enjoy. What are we building here? What are you building here? What is this? I have no clue. A market warehouse, okay. Let's have a look here if the Colonial Charter improved. 82% NATO, so it's increasing again. Well, I hope that it's going to work. I don't know. Balance education, keep administrative, and it's fine. And let me see if I can include my friends here now. Plus 65, okay. Shrewd, okay. This lady here, she's also smart. I could also give her a better education, but we'll see. And I show you the values, because right now what we are doing, we are trying to go full values in several areas, but still very old-fashioned. Land for sure, because it's reducing also proximity through land. Traditional economy because of the food production, raw material output and pop capacity, even if buildings are more expensive. Traditionalism, which gives me more stability and cultural tradition. But okay, embracing an institution costs more, but which institution at the moment? And then centralization. So for now, as I said, we started that it was like 0.1, now it's 11.31, and the proximity cost in our empire already decreased by 1.13%. It's little, but it's cool. Now, I have to pick him to keep centralizing, otherwise it's not gonna work. And I might also give him the... What is this? Why the ducats are now so low? What the hell is going on? 48 income? What's going on? Stability is very expensive. Let's go to 10. And probably also culture. The culture investment is very expensive. For just having a 002 prestige, thank you. Let's stick to something that gives us a 001. That's enough. What else? Cost of the court is also very expensive. Yeah, I think as soon as we hit 100, we are gonna save. But still, we are buying food in Mayapan. Man, that we never learn. We don't have enough. We don't have enough food. And the problem is that I don't have a lot of areas that I could increase. You know. Sometimes I try to say, okay, let's build more wild game. No, I don't have enough lumber in this market. Okay, then wonderful. Okay, let's build as much food as possible so that we avoid these moments where we are missing food and we have a minus 20. Okay, now it's much better. Now things, yeah. It was just a little crisis, right? Maya have those moments. They have their little crisis. And you please, we are hungry. And you please, we don't have tools. And you please, we need stone. And you're going to provide everything, guys. Don't worry, the Maya kingdom is in safe hands. I hope. Alright, so... Land theft. We can piss off one of our estate and make another happy. I think that actually at the moment the burghers are the happiest, so sorry boys. No, -5 to nobility and clergy is totally fine. Totally acceptable. Let's go back to food production. Look at this. We don't have tools. I hate you. Okay. Let's stop with this country stabilization. Let's go back to the province control starting from ACAB. And when we see that the main capital is having enough control, so for example in this case we want to have 35 and 77, okay, we have it. Then we move to the next one. So I check if in the next month it's higher than 33 and 03, then we move it to the next one. Because I don't want to check every single location and I don't know how to... But I see it here, sorry. Yeah, now I see this. We have the maximum and we have the current, so we keep it working, okay? This is going to help. And now we take again our buildings and we take again food and we try again to expand this RGO with a hunting RGO, but it doesn't work. Okay. Crazy, isn't it? But if the good thing is that now we're not buying food anymore. My Japan is buying only for 279. And they're very hungry in our capital. Right? Aren't they? Let me check if the control in a cab now is good. Almost hitting our target. As soon here we are good, we move to the next region and we continue until the control is high. Why am I doing this? Because we are reducing the proximity. So we definitely need to keep an eye also on the control. Because it's getting more efficient now. And we are getting even more money. So you're done. We pick the province control, not anymore Ekab, but Chichen Itza. Alright, so now we check it, Chichen Itza, and we see our capital could have a 73.88 and has a 56.12, which is very bad. So, yep, exactly like this. That's how it works. Okay, we have no roads to do. We have still a lot of work to do if we want to annex Chohol. And now I'm looking again at the parliament. I really hope in 3 years' time I will declare war on one of those regions down. And my colony is always 82. It's such a pity, really. It's such a pity that it doesn't increase anything. I don't know why, but it is like this. Why not Kaham is losing completely? Yeah. 4 regions, 4 provinces, and our proximity is killing us. We need to centralize much more. So now we have 17 centralization, okay. Let's go to my capital. This is absolutely not profitable. A temple is already done. Let me check if I can do something profitable, and which is not built yet. Naval supplies kit. I think I believe that I do not have all what it takes. But what I have is fruit. So I have some, I don't know, fruits to fermentate. So I'm going to build a winemaker. Or, I don't know, winery, but it could be whatever. They can make also pina colada with ananas here in the Yucatan. I don't mind if they don't have grapes, but I think that this could be lucrative. So maybe we can start urbanizing a little bit with the new sort of possible business, as we have done with the jewelry. And here, paper makers are having a great profit. So I'm investing a lot also in paper makers now. We finished the stone. There is no stone anymore. We can build up also the cotton, which is also great. And that's it. How are you doing? 67. Okay, let me check if I can use my spies. Sabotage reputation or sow this content. Okay, but I need to spend a lot of money. I think that covert action are not worth at all. And if I check here, can I create a casus belli? Not really, because they are very situational and I cannot create them. Whether I embrace the stability, which is also possible, or I wait for the parliament. And I think I'm going for the second one. Yeah, let's increase the commoner happiness. I think that if I had to start over from the beginning, my Maya campaign, I would be much more aggressive and less political, economical focus, because now I hit the choke point of the lack of resources, and whatever I do without enough stone, without enough metal, it's just not possible. If I was already annexing Yoko Tanob, now I could push into Mexico, and you know that would be much easier, because now I would be already here. I could be able to mine silver first of all, and then you go up, you have stone here, then you go up, you have iron in the north. So obviously I'm not saying that I would have already iron, but probably, you know, probably I would have a better life. Okay, it seems that the stone now is there in my city. And I want to check the potter cannot build pots. Okay, let me check the winery. Yeah, I was sure that they would tell me you cannot do that, but with honey. Aha, that must be delicious. Pity that we need also wooden tools. What if I build other factories, tool factories in Neupetten? Because here they're working pretty well. And I don't care if I'm not getting the profit out of those factories. I know that there is stone, I know that there are tools. And if I can double up the production, maybe I can import more tools also in the north. That's the idea. That's the idea. If I could import iron, that would be just spectacular, but that's not the case yet. Let's speed up to 5, okay? Shall we? 121. We're almost there. We can almost start the annexation, but now we need to move our increased control, because I made a mistake. I forgot Chichen Itza. Now we improve Zilam. And here where I made control, I should definitely do another thing. Transform our people. Oh, come on. Transform our people, our tribesmen into workers. Here nothing is positive. Nothing could bring money. And I can't, I don't know why. Why, for example, a lumber mill would not bring money here? What is the problem? Because lumber is too expensive. That's the problem. I should have increased this ASAP at the beginning, you know? I should have increased it at the beginning. This lack of tools is killing me. Okay, Parliament. Majapan. Expand gravel road network now is possible. It's gonna pass. But I'm sorry, we are failing it. Because we're getting a Casus Belli. And we're getting a Casus Belli on Mam. So we go on the other side of the ocean. Not on you. We go on the other side of the ocean now. With our vassals, of course. Declare war. And no Casus Belli is bad. Parliament approved Casus Belli is good. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Raise the levies. Everybody. Let's do that. And we have no support in Parliament whatsoever, so... But moving towards traditional economy is good. And they could also then offer the commoners for 5 years less levies. I can absolutely afford this. I can absolutely afford this. So before the gravel road network topic is over, I'm gonna try and offer... Oh, scheiße. This is not good. Yes, obviously I am throwing people without a general, without morale, without anything at my enemies. Yeah. Thanks to my vassals, I could survive. And I keep an eye at this expand gravel road. At the end I would probably also build a road with the money I'm doing. And here I have a perfect royal marriage. How is it going with... we're good here. We're good with the control. Let's increase control now in our capital. I think that this is lasting very, very little time. But my capital is good, but all the other little towns around, they're not good. So let's do it. Now we have 29 days. Let's wait January of the new year. And then with the money we have, we build the road. And I'm sure that we are gonna fail no matter what. Why I cannot build the road here? 400, my goodness. 400. With no lumber. Ah, come on. We are so bad. My dear friends, it seems that we are against a huge amount of people. Not only the object of our war, but also, finally, many other enemies. The problem is that they cannot come to us, because they need some rights of transit, you know? That's not bad. Start annexation, die. Let's go. And with the guy with the diplomatic skill, I'm going to push now for the diplomatic endeavors. So, at the moment, the centralization values stop. They go up by 0.1. Our crown power is high. Our proximity cost is going down. And war is exhaustion is also going down. I love it. I love it, really. And Mam here is basically is a vassal, right? They negotiate for their entire alliance, okay. You know that this could be a very important opportunity to create more vassals also far away. But I would need to convince those guys, for example, to give me access. Military access, for example. But we do not have diplomats now. Okay, I think that we are going to cancel the espionage and wait until we have diplomats. This is gonna be a tricky war, considering that they are so well defended behind the borders, you know. Spiritual retreat. How can you even build a spiritual retreat? Not every city has a spiritual retreat. What is this? Okay, let's try to kill all the troops that are passing by, and then we need to figure out how we go to the other side. And as I said, most likely we need to ask for a rite of passage to Yokota Nob, and we are gonna have a diplomat in a month, so that should be okay. We need to purchase the military access, man. Alright, fine. Then purchase. Then let's purchase, okay? And then we can transform Teotitlan in a vassal. And then probably this war has been the most important thing ever, because we managed to create vassals in Mexico. I mean, I am already in Mexico. Yucatan is not I don't know, China, but beside of the events that I received. But I mean, we go more into the direction of Mexico City. Okay, that's what I mean. No offense if I make mistakes with geography, guys. I'm living in Germany, so I am not super skilled with Central American geography. A little bit, yes, but not super skilled. Okay, good. Now let's kick their butt. And it's done. Alrighty. So it seems that they're getting more gains and recovering all what they've lost originally here. Fine, interesting. So my vassal needs to take back our conquest. Alright, fine. Soon we will be able to win this siege. Probably a captain with high administrative skills is going to siege faster. Teotihuacan, we won a war, so a battle. Look how much money we have. Let me check back here. We're building masonry, okay. What is giving me money? The Tailors Guild, actually. Only the Tailors Guild, okay. And the winery that I tried to do is absolutely useless. Fantastic. But I can build markets till the roof, and I'm going to do that. So I'm going to increase my trade capacity and try to boost even more my economy. That's what I'm going to do. Absolutely. Oh, I was missing a good war. So this guy needs to increase control, so we pick someone actually... I'm not saying able, because this is not able, it's just barely acceptable, but that's what we have to do. And we keep going with our... Yes, agricultural boom. With our work of stability increase. Will I manage to get this fort? Because here, I think I can vassalize them already now. But I would like to have at least this area, which has also lumber, it has woks, mice, which is very important. Oxitlan is under my control. Wonderful. So let's try to build, to force them into vassalization. I can't. They can give me some provinces, but they will not accept... This is sad. They accept an humiliation. I could get really provinces. I find it silly, I have to say. I really find it silly. Let me check if I manage to win this other siege. Let's see if we are lucky. And then we close also this episode because it's lasting very long time, but yeah, why not? Okay, so, by the way, our leader is now 59, and Bahak Chok, the guy that is going to the university, 11 years old, has better skills than him. So, at least a good news. Let me check if now I can vassalize Teotihuacan. Not really. She's so bad. Well, what? I don't have yet I do not have yet the diplomats that I need. So I'm gonna stop also the spy network here in the south, and we will see the end of this war in the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and see you next time.